So, Happy New Year guys, I hope you had a great start to the year so far. In today's video, we are going to be going through the ARK January update for the Xbox One, PS4 and the PC. Now every time a new year starts in ARK Survival Evolved, it always means we're getting closer to a brand new paid DLC, and obviously this is the final paid DLC of ARK 1, which is Genesis Part 2. We always get the Chronicles building closer and closer to this DLC, and I'm going to be going through the full Genesis Part 2 Chronicles so far and what to expect in January's update. Also, in January's update, we're going to be getting lots and lots of bug fixes and all of that type of stuff building up to Genesis Part 2, because obviously Wildcard want to make sure that they have the best release they possibly can, because you guys know, if you played ARK for a while, you will know that Wildcard don't always have the smoothest of release dates, and hopefully this can change moving forward into the future. At the end of the video as well, we're just going to go through quickly what has been announced for our Genesis Part 2 if you guys don't know already, but if you do, you might not want to see that bit. But anyway, let's get on with today's video. If you do enjoy it, let's see if we can hit over 800 likes on today's video. You guys have been showing so much support on the channel recently. It's meant so much to me. We hit 185,000 subscribers on January the 1st, so it was a brilliant way to start the year. So thank you guys so much, and make sure to be subscribed if you don't want to miss out on the ARK journey, moving on to some exciting years ahead for the game. But anyway, let's get in with this. So if you don't know what the Chronicles are, it's basically something Wildcard do building up to a new DLC. There was Extinction Chronicles, there was Genesis Part 1 Chronicles, now there's obviously Genesis Part 2 Chronicles, and they've always released brand new little bits of content just to build us up to it. So the Genesis Chronicles are a series of routine content drops that adds new explorer notes and skins related to DLC Genesis Part 2. It started November the 7th, 2020. Now many people didn't actually realise that it started back then because there's been lots going on. Obviously in November we had the Extra Life event where there was obviously we had like lots of information released about what's coming with Genesis Part 2. We had like we had the trailer, and then in December we had the release, we had like a sort of a release date and a trailer of ARK 2. So everyone was kind of a little bit blinded by what was actually going on in the actual game when this was happening. But anyway, obviously it started November the 7th. Now the Genesis Chronicles adds in multiple explorer notes connected to Genesis Part 2, some which come from the HLNA and some which come from Rockwell himself. Now you guys know Rockwell is now being played by David Tennant, who is obviously for me was known as the Doctor when I used to watch Doctor Who. The player must have the mini HLNA equipped in order to unlock the notes. Now there are the coordinates here that you can find all of the Genesis Chronicles, obviously 1 and 2 so far. So Genesis, as you can see, this was from the first update and this is from the second update. So the first one is on the island, and the second one is on Scorched Earth. So found Northwest Cave, and you can see the coordinates on the screen there. And obviously you can pause the video if you'd like to go find them yourself. Found in the Caverns of Lost Hope, as you can see with the coordinates. Found in the Lower South Cave here. I didn't even realise they would have pictures of it as well from the island. So this is where you can find a lot of the Chronicles. Northeast Cave and the Caverns of the Lost Faith as well on the islands. Due to a bug, apparently, these notes may not be accessible in single player on non-dedicated sessions at the moment. Now, that's a bit frustrating because I know a lot of people love the single player side of things. But anyway, so this is found in the landscape nearby with these coordinates. They've actually got pictures here that you guys can pause if that helps you more than looking at the coordinates. But obviously more landscape, and then found on the bridge above the world scar. And then the rest, and then the other two have been found in the landscape as well with those coordinates. And this, as you can see, is where you can find them on each of the maps. So, unique skins. The Genesis Chronicles event adds in new unique skins obtained by unlocking in Genesis Part 2 related Explorer notes. So far, there has been the Federation Exo boots and the Federation Exo legging skin, which you can get in this, obviously, and you can use this part of the skin of the appearance of leggings or pants. Looks like a genuine pair of the tech reinforced exo pants. So if you guys don't know, there is a new actual piece of exo tech armor coming. Well, when I say piece, there's a full set coming as actual tech armor for the game when it comes out in March 2021. And right now you can get the look of it without the actual, it's not like obviously the official armor with all the stats and stuff, it's just a skin, but at least you can look cool and look like you're part of Genesis 2 a little bit earlier. So in January this month, we will be getting Genesis Chronicles Part 3, which will be obviously releasing more of these sort of explorer notes to find out more about the DLC building up to it. Lots that come from Rockwell, finding more about the final battle against him, Rockwell himself, which is going to be very, very interesting. And obviously part of the Exo boots will, part of the Exo armor skins will be releasing. So as I said, the boots and the leggings have been released so far. So if there is 2 months now until March, there has to be the full set released. So there's a chance that in next update or the one after in February, we will be getting, you know, either 2 pieces, maybe the helmet and the chest plate. I have a feeling maybe the chest piece could come as the next one for January, because that's obviously always a bit of an exciting one to get the next piece of it. Because everyone right now, if you've got your tech armor and you've got your Federation, you've only got part of it, and you want that full skin tech armor building into the release when you can finally get your hands on the official pieces in March 2021. Something else you guys may know is that there won't be any events and stuff for January as always, but there will be a Valentine's event in February, which will be coming joint together with Genesis Chronicles Part 4, that will be, and then obviously the DLC will come out in March. Now, for people that may want a little bit more information, you guys can see here the price is $34.99, but that comes as part of the actual, you know, the full season pass itself. Release date on everything is the same, March 2021. Switch has just no news because I don't think it's even coming to Switch. I don't even know what's going on with Switch, but these are kind of some of the things. The map is the colony ship map, so you're actually on a ship. Genesis Part 2 has survivors exploring a vast world filled with strange new biomes, story missions, and exotic creatures. The map is set aboard a massive colony ship through deep space, as you guys can see on the screen of the Genesis ship right there. I remember at the beginning, I actually thought that this was going to be a ship you could fly, but I think it's just that obviously it turned out to just be the map. The creatures we've got so far is the Astrodelphis, which is a new space dolphin, which is coming to Genesis Part 2. We've got the Maywing, which was recently announced, which is going to be something where you can actually go and steal new babies when obviously you hatch some eggs and stuff, and this thing can come in and steal them from you, which will be very annoying. We've got the Noglin, which is the mind, which is like the mind control creature. The Shadowmane, which is kind of like the new Sabertooth type of thing in Genesis, and then we've got the Strider, which is going to be the some new sort of tech harvesting destruction big walking AT&T Star Wars thing. But anyway, yeah, so other spawns we know so far, we know the Bronto's returning, we know the Compi's returning, we know the Dillo's returning, or the Dilo, and we know the Equus is returning, we know the Glowbug is returning, we know the Pelagornis is returning, Pteranodon, Quetzal, Reaper is returning, which will be quite cool for Genesis. Seeker are returning. Stego and Woolly Rhino. Still lots more to be announced. Expect like the Rex and the Spino. I mean, I don't see, you know, they're such iconic ARK creatures. Just think about the main iconic ones and most likely you'll see it. I'm sure the Giga will be here. I don't understand. Just, as I said, all the iconic ones. There are biome specific creatures as well for a variant for Genesis Part 2. As you can see the picture of the Equus here. And does it change? Oh, it's just been changing randomly. So I think the Dilo looks really cool in that picture there. But yeah, weapons and armor and tools we know so far is the minigun, which is one of my favorite ones that's coming so far. The tech bow, everyone's very excited about as well, to finally get an upgrade on the bow. And there is a tech pistol coming to the game, which is going to have 3 different modes, such as healing mode, stun mode, and firing mode, which you can actually use as an actual weapon. Structures, we've got the ammo box, the egg incubator, which is part of a mod. I love to always say that because I think it actually came from Structures Plus. Loadout mannequin, tech crop plot, canoe, hover cell, and security system. Obviously, the cosmetics so far is the part of the Genesis Part 2 stuff. We've got lots of Noglin. We've got the Chibi Noglin, the mask skin, which was funny, that came out recently. And then obviously, as I said, the other skins. There is a trailer right now live, which you can see, which I'm sure many of you guys would have seen, because it will have like millions of views already right now. And building up in the next few months, I mean, I say that January may be quiet for Genesis Part 2 news, you just never know, but building up to March, we will start to get even more Genesis Part 2 reveals. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great January. I don't know why I'm saying it that there's not going to be a video for January. We're going to be back to normal uploads now. Had a little bit of time off over Christmas and New Year and stuff. I'm still trying to upload as much as I could, but obviously I always do that around Christmas to spend time with my family and everything. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video coming very soon. See you guys later.